Hello. I haven't made a little personal little vlog, I guess, in a while, but this isn't. I don't know what this is. I'm just talking. I don't even really know what to describe this as. It's kind of just journaling, but verbally. I don't know. I'm kind of just talking about the situation I'm in. I'm currently coming out of a breakup that was rough, and it wasn't messy. Okay, I don't really know how to explain this. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm going to give some advice. I feel like advice, I don't know. When I was coming out of this, all I wanted to do was talk to people that have been through this and people that haven't. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it because I'm learning a lot about myself through this. I've learned I'm both an internal processor and an external processor, and I was trying to externally process, but I was being maybe a little overboard because I would not shut up about it. But at the same time, I feel like that's important. Get it out of your system. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you're saying it to the right person because, listening is not always loyalty. This is kind of a random start, but honestly, you can find yourself on your hands and knees begging for someone to change, and that is not enough for them to change. They will not do it. If they did not do it from the get-go, from the start, it's not going to happen. If they were not already what you wanted, they are not going to change. No. And I had so many people told me this, by the way. I wasn't blind. Yes, I was. But I don't know the word for it. I didn't go in with no help, no advice. I had several people telling me this wasn't a good idea. I'm not trying to drive this person through the mud, throw dirt on their name. I'm not trying to do that. But it was so clear that this person was not the person for me. And I had so many people telling me that, including my best friend who knows me more than myself. I had so many people telling me. And like I said, you can beg for someone to change and they will not do it. And so many people told me that, she's not going to change. She will not change for you. And I was like, okay, you're right. Eventually, I got there. Eventually. It took a long time. But in my mind, people would tell me, they're people will not change for you. No matter how amazing, no matter how kind, no matter how sweet, no matter how giving and pathetic. No. And I was like, yeah, whatever. This one will, because, come on. No. I had the mindset, not necessarily that I can change him mindset, not that, but it's hard to explain. It's kind of in my mind, I'm I am enough, and I am worth so much that this person will do anything for me. And that kind of is how a relationship should be. You should find someone that will do anything for you and that you'll do anything for them. And that is important, but that's not what this was. And I thought it was. I wholeheartedly did. Because of things she told me, and that's about it. And words can be perfect. Words can be wonderful and sound amazing. But at the end of the day, it's the actions that are the most important. But at the end of the day, it's it seriously is what their actions are representing. Another thing, if you notice your physical appearance deteriorating through a relationship, that is a huge sign. Sometimes it goes unnoticed, sometimes it really does. But me, I swear, I saw somewhere a long time ago, they said if you're in a relationship that is not for you, you will look different. Your appearance will look different. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's true. Through this relationship, I was I still looked good. I still felt beautiful. I looked beautiful. But I was I am not at my full potential. I am not exactly to where I can be. You know what I mean? And I just recently, it's been almost a month. In 4 days, it'll be a month since this ended. I put photos side by side. On one side, it was during the relationship, and the photos on this side were the ones before the relationship and after. And there is a significant difference. Significant. In books, it'll say, you could see the sadness in her eyes, stuff like that. You could see it in my eyes. As silly as that may sound, it's right there. I would show the photos, but it's kind of vulnerable. It's a little. And I'm not trying to say that this person was horrible. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to sit here and like bash her for everything. I'm not trying to do that. But I'm just trying to express like how I felt and why I had to choose myself. Choosing yourself is so important, and a ton of people will say like you need to love yourself fully before you love someone else. That is so true. Because I did not do that in the beginning of the relationship. And here's an example. Okay, towards the end, I was like, oh my goodness, we have grown so much. Because I was looking back at my own growth. And I was like, okay, if I'm growing, I mean, she has grown too. Like, you know? So I texted her. I said, we have grown so much. Like, I'm proud of us. We've come so far. And she just replied with, yeah. And I was like, oh. And so then I texted back. I was like, do you not think so? And she was like, no, I do, but like how? Okay. That's kind of my thing. Like, I was growing on my own, and that's a great example of how you can outgrow people. You really can. Like, I completely outgrew her. And that's okay. Some people just progress to different stages of their lives, and it's not the same. Like I said, I'm not trying to bash her. She was just in a different stage of her life than I was. And, you know, that's gonna clash. That's not, like, good. That's gonna cause conflict. And something that is extremely important for relationships. Why does my camera do that? It's like, oof. Anyways, something that is extremely important for relationships is emotional maturity and emotional availability. If you are a clingy, loving, needy person, it's okay to be that. That's what I am. A lot of people say they hate that. That's okay. They're not the person for you. I am those things. I will openly say I am those things. If you are one of those and you are with someone that has avoidant attachment, run for the hills. Run. Like, run for the hills. I'm telling you. It is not safe. It will not be comfortable. You will go to bed every night concerned that you made them mad or things aren't okay. And, like, this, okay, a lot of people say, like, this generation doesn't know how love works. We probably don't. But you shouldn't be feeling that way. You should not be feeling that way. Love should not make you anxious all the time. If you are constantly on edge in your relationship, that is not good for you. Like, going back to physical appearance, during this relationship, my hair was falling out. Like, and I'm not talking 2-4 strands, no. Clumps of my hair would fall out in the shower when I got out of bed. Like, and I brushed my hair. I'd look at the brush and be like, my goodness, I'm gonna go bald. Like I said, just, like, being anxious all the time will take a huge, huge toll on you physically. Like, no. Okay? About a week after I had ended the relationship, my hair stopped falling out. And during the relationship, I had this, like, troubled spot on my forehead that was, like, annoying. That cleared up immediately. Oh, and I have naturally curly hair, and right now it's obviously not, because what is this? It's, like, half straightened right now, just, like, smoothed out. I will tell you, your hair knows. She knows. Your hair knows, okay, when you are happy. Because my hair, after the breakup, I did my curly hair. I was like, you know what, we're going to be our authentic self. Bring out Lauren, you know what I mean? Did my curly hair routine. I got told by so many people that day. I went to school. They're like, your curly hair looks like the curliest it's ever been. It's so healthy. And I was just like, wow. So curls are back. Hair's not falling out. Like, if something is not good for you, your body will tell you. It will scream at you. It will yell at you. It will tell you. It will try to wake you up. And you have to listen. If you are constantly anxious, if you are constantly depressed, if you are sad all the time, and, like, sometimes that comes with mental illnesses, that's okay. Like, get the help you need. That's very important. Mental health is extremely important. But if someone is deteriorating your mental health, you have to let go. You need to get out of there. That is not going to be good for you. You cannot let someone drag you down. Like, that was another thing. It was so bad for me because I have had my fair share of problems and issues, and I have been through it in certain ways. I fought for my life to get out of that dark place I was in. And it felt like she was taking me back there. That is a huge sign. If you feel like there is a person who is taking you back to a place you fought so hard to get out of, you need to let go of that person. It is time to move on. If you feel stuck in a loop, you need to get out. Like, all these things are extremely important. All of them. And another thing is, like, I was one of those partners that constantly didn't hang out with their friends and chose their partner. I was someone who chose my partner over my friends all the time. That is not a good thing. I have apologized to my friends for this because I truly do feel bad. That was wrong. I should not have done that to them, and that was very unfair to them. I was not a good friend. And I was very lucky that they forgave me. That was very kind. And we're doing good. I love being around my friends. I hang out with them like every day now. And every single day they help bring my spark back. And it like means the world to me. They are amazing people. And that's another thing. If you're coming out of breakup too, surround yourself with people that like bring you up. Like I said, you don't want to be stuck with someone that's constantly dragging you down. You want to be with the people that lift you up. And that's another thing. Don't forget about them when you're in the relationship. Do not forget about them like I did. You need that like space, you know, because your relationship should not be your entire world. It should be a significant part of it, but so are your friends. So are the people that have stayed with you, and like, I don't even know how to describe it fully, but do not leave your friends in the dust ever. And also make sure your friends like your partner. I mean, come on, like, that's a huge part of it. So that's just kind of my little chat here. I mean, I kind of went on a stronger tangent than I thought, but you cannot force someone to change. You will not ever be able to force someone to change. No matter how much you love someone, no matter how much you care about someone, no matter how much you want to save someone, you cannot change someone. They have to be willing to do that themselves. You cannot do it on your own. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just because you don't have the power to make someone what you wish they were, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you. You can be worth everything. You can be the dream girl, the dream guy. You can be everything someone wants, but they still won't change for you. And in some cases, they don't change until they realize they've lost you. And that's when, if they try to get back with you, that's when you hit them with you had your chance. No matter how long it was, if it was a year, if it was 5 years, if it was a month, they had the opportunity. And they did not take it. And that just shows you need to find someone who deserves every single one of your qualities. So yeah, go find someone that is for you. So yeah, and take care of yourself, because that's a huge part of this. There's steps. And don't look at the whole staircase, look at each step at a time.